Who is going to win the Champions League? We've just watched the first leg of the semifinals and saw Man City beat Real Madrid 4-3 and Liverpool beat Villarreal 2-0. Seeing this, we're now going to try to predict who will win the Champions League. Obviously, these are four of the best teams in the world, but at the end of the day, there can only be one winner. Tom, let's start with you. Who is your pick?
Well, you see, there's four teams to choose from in this instance. Five, if you consider the possibility of some craziness where like they give like Chelsea another chance because
Okay.
That goal against
You're gonna put money on
Marcos Alonso. That goal Marcos Alonso scored should have counted, and therefore Real Madrid they're going to void that and give Chelsea automatic to the second leg. They're going to retain the scoreline of 4-3. That's a possibility, but most likely it's going to be one of the four teams still in it. I think it's going to be an all English final, in my opinion. I think Villarreal has not enough attacking power with how they play to surmount a 2-0 deficit right now. And as I've been saying, Real Madrid need absolute heroics in order to beat Manchester City again. And I don't think that's going to happen. And honestly, the one thing that, though Manchester City have yet to beat Liverpool, I feel like Pep has yet to overthink a Champions League match yet. I think he's pretty much gone. No, I think he's learned from his various mistakes of overthinking finals, of overthinking big Champions League matches, and games against Liverpool. He hasn't really tried anything crazy, and I don't think he's gonna do it. And I think Manchester City in all those games had a slight edge, except for the FA Cup fixture in which they started Zach Steffen. So I'm gonna avoid that as a good indicator of who's gonna win the game. I think Manchester City are gonna finally get their title. I think they're going to go with a normal lineup with a defensive mid, not two, not zero, one defensive mid at Rodri, and honestly just beat Liverpool in a good old fashioned match.
Tommy, I respectfully disagree with you that Real Madrid are going to need absolute heroics. Honestly, they just lost by one goal, but they're facing, I agree, one of the best teams in the world, but I think Real Madrid is going to do it, and I think they're going to win it all, honestly. And in my opinion, if they do pull it off and they come back against City, they beat most likely Liverpool in the final, this could be one of the best runs in Champions League history. I mean, coming back against PSG, Chelsea, Man City now, and if they beat Liverpool in the final, I think it's definitely up there for one of the best seasons of all time. That being said, I just think Real Madrid just have too much energy, and I think the confidence is going to put them over the top. I definitely think we could see Pep Guardiola do something different. I mean, it's the semifinals, and that's where he tends to throw out maybe a wild card. Maybe we'll see Phil Foden playing CDM. It's something like that. That's how it always is. Or it's something random. But even if Pep doesn't do something like that, I still think at home Real Madrid can pull it off, and they'll have the most confidence going up against Liverpool in the final. And I think that in a final game, single elimination, anything can happen. And Real Madrid has that confidence, and they have winners on that team and playmakers on that team that can make it happen.
I'm going the other way. I'm going Liverpool. I think Liverpool are going, this is another prediction, I think they're going to win the Premier League, and I think they're going to win the Champions League and take them both from Man City. And Pep is going to have to wait another year. I think the game between Manchester City and Real Madrid is a lot closer than you're thinking, Tom. I think it's going to be very close, and I think Real Madrid have a very serious chance of winning and going to the final. More than any club in the world, Real Madrid knows how to win a Champions League, and they have shown us this season, like Max was saying, how they can come from behind and they can make something special happen. So I think we very easily could see that happen against Man City next week. I think whoever moves on from the Man City-Real Madrid game will end up losing to Liverpool. I think Liverpool's form over the past month has been incredible, and as has Man City's, but Liverpool have been better. Liverpool are on something like a 12-game winning streak or something similar in the Premier League, whereas City have had a couple hiccups here and there. They just lost the FA Cup to Liverpool. Obviously, that game was a little bit of an outlier, like you were saying, Tom, with Zach Steffen's error. That being said, I think Liverpool have the momentum. I think they have Man City on their heels. And I think their confidence coming out of that game against Villarreal, assuming that they win confidently, I think will outshine Man City, even if they do beat Real Madrid. I think they're going to be, struggling from playing all these games in the Premier League on their heels, struggling after a difficult second leg against Real Madrid. And I think all of that's going to catch up to them. And I think Liverpool will once again take the Champions League title.